All right, so this is an interesting word problem. Let's kind of think about it together here. Okay, it says a ream of paper is about 2 inches thick. So a stack. If you're not sure what a ream is, a pile, whatever. You got a bunch of paper that is 2 inches thick and it is repeatedly cut in half and the two halves are stacked on top of one another. So in other words, it keeps doubling in its thickness. 2 inches is doubled to 4, doubled to 8, and so on. Now it says, how many cuts have to be made before the stack of paper is taller than 318 feet? The height of Le Chateau, York, and Winnipeg, Manitoba. Whatever, that part doesn't matter. Look at the numbers. 2 inches, T1 is 2. Tn is this in inches. Okay? You need to figure out what that is in inches. You also know that your common ratio is going to be 2. And go from there. Sorry, someone's at my door. I'm going to pause this. Okay. So T1 equals 2. Tn equals, this is 2 inches, 318 feet, which equals 318 times 12, because there's 12 inches in a foot. 318 times 12 equals 3816. R equals 2. It doubles each time. So now we just got to plug it into the formula. Solve for n. What's the formula? I never remember. Tn equals T1 R to the n minus 1. Tn, 3816. T1, 2. R, 2 to the n minus 1. Divide both sides by 2. That cancels. 3816 divided by 2 is 1908. Equals 2 to the n minus 1. So 2 to the what equals 1908. That's what we need to figure out. 2 to the x equals 1908. So we got to do some trial and error. 2 to, I don't know, 2 to the 8. 2 to the 8 is 256. That didn't work. 2 to the 12. 2 to the 12 is 4096. Too high. 2 to the 10, 1024. This isn't working. It's a problem. 2 to the 11. Let me just double check my work here. It gets twice as thick every time. Starts at 2. I'm going to double check my math for that. 12 times 318. 12 times 318. 3816. I got it. 3816 divided by 2. 1908. That looks good. 2. R is 2. Why isn't this working? I'm going to pause this and figure it out. I just reread the question. It says, how many cuts have to be made before the stack of paper is taller than 318? Taller, not equal to, taller. So that's the issue. So I need to figure out what's going to make this taller. So 2, try this again, 2 to the 10 is 1024. 2 to the 11 is 2048. So it's going to be 11. 2 to the 11 equals 2048. So we know that'll be taller. So 2 to the 11 equals 2 to the n minus 1. Therefore, 11 equals n minus 1. 12 equals n. 12 cuts. 12 cuts. Let me just read the question, make sure I'm understanding it. How many cuts? Okay, extra fun. Sorry, I realized this should be 11 cuts. Why? Because at 2 inches, T1 isn't 2. That's before any cuts are made. T1 would be 4. So that changes everything. Goodness. Take your time, read through the question. Hopefully what I did there makes sense. Hopefully I didn't throw you too much. Please, please, please ask me in person if you need me to help you straighten this out. Read the question carefully and slowly. That's my issue.